2. Liftoff.
Think only astronauts have the right stuff before the space shuttle can reach the heavens.
All right, AP's loose. I got the simulator.
These guys have got to go through hell.
What scares you the most about the job?
Screwing up.
Coming up, Richie.
No room to work.
Stop, all stop.
What happened, Jack?
No room for error.
Come on back to the right.
An unprecedented look at an American icon, the Space Shuttle. From touchdown to takeoff.
I think in the back of everyone's mind, they're always thinking, you know, if something happens at the last minute, will we be able to recover?
20 years ago, they predicted it would be in the Smithsonian by now, and yet it flies on and on with no replacement in sight. And it is left to a handful of dedicated people to keep it going, knowing anything less than perfection means disaster. It is only one of Discovery's 24,000 tiles, and yet its void quickly becomes a focal point.
You don't need them all. It happens every now and then. Well, we don't like losing them.
But that's more false bravado than technical reality. Astronaut Scott Kelly and everyone else here knows the loss of a single tile in a critical location means disaster.
We like to fly a perfect vehicle, so we're going to find out why it happened and check it and make a change if we need to.
A perfect vehicle.
EPU operate, all 3 switches verified off.
1 million parts. 230 miles of wires.
All 3 helium interconnect, verified GPC.
1,060 plumbing valves and connections. All of it must be perfect.
Orbit is moving.
3 miles down the road lies a gleaming, spotless, climate-controlled hangar. Orbiter Processing Facility Number 1, the OPF, the tailor-made womb where the orbiter will be nurtured back to readiness for another flight.
Nice and slow.
It's a glove fit, only an inch of leeway in any direction.
Depending on how it goes, I may try to catch the red-eye Friday night.
You've got to get up at an ungodly hour when it's your job to hurtle humans to the heavens.
I gotta go to work. Why am I still sitting here?
It's just a skosh after 4 o'clock, and Gene Nurnberg is up and already restless to get at the job that has consumed him for 40 years.
Go ahead,
Bye, sweetie. Have a good one.
If you like rare birds, this is the place to be. Ringed by fences, aggressively patrolled for trespassers, and beyond the reach of Florida's relentless developers, the 140,000-acre Kennedy Space Center is a safe haven for all sorts of endangered species. In fact, skimming through the maze of waterways that slice through the mangroves, it's easy to forget where you are. And then, in an instant, you are reminded. Looming 525 feet above the water, the Vehicle Assembly Building, one of the largest buildings on the planet, built during the space race to hold 4 of NASA's mighty moonships. Cue the flight crew, and the crescendo begins. The 7 astronauts who will fly to the space station on Discovery drop in from Houston for some dress rehearsals.
5,000, good radar.
Radar.
Commander Brian Duffy and pilot Pam Melroy practice steep dives to the shuttle runway in a Gulfstream business jet rigged to handle like an orbiter.
It is sensitive, but it's not overly sensitive. The last 1,000 feet before landing, I was trying to minimize my input.
300.
I was working to get it set up to land, get it right where I wanted it, get it set up to land, and then let it land.
The entire crew goes to the pad to practice a scenario no one would like to see. A major failure on the ground that forces an emergency evacuation.
3, 2, 1, go!
They practice releasing, though not riding, the slide wire baskets designed to whisk them off the 195-foot level in a hurry. This is the crew's only speedy passage to safety. Space shuttles are not equipped with ejection seats or any kind of automatic crew escape system. They get a quick tour of the blast-proof bunker at the end of the line.
It's important for us, if there are any injuries on anybody, to get that information too.
And some tips on driving their getaway tank.
I think there's an overall awareness of what we're doing and the risk involved that we think about, that the people think about. I mean, it's not, you know, there's no escape system, there's no bailout.
Verify ready, resume the count, say go, no go for launch.
Inside 20 minutes to launch, the phase known as terminal count, Gene Nurnberg and Jim Vivera step outside to take it all in.
I feel good about all of them. I'm nervous about all of them. Okay.
T-minus 2 minutes and 20 seconds and counting.
It's shoot time. Get ready to rock and roll, guys.
10, 9, 8, 7. We have a go from engine start. 4, 3, 2, 1. Booster ignition and liftoff of Discovery.
2 and up.
The biggest difference between then and the 60s, that first launch, and now, is somehow I don't cry anymore.
These are people that, as a matter of course, every couple of months, put everything on the line, and there's a lot on the line.
Congratulations.
We got the weekend off.
Yeah.
We got the weekend off. Yeah, that was nice.